Okay, so it's me back again. I'm finally back at Casa de Idiot. And a question I get from some friends, people on servers, occasionally on YouTube, people asking, like, hey, Tim, Avis, dude, how much mail do you actually get? Like, how much stuff are you ordering? What all shows up? And figured, since I have been gone on vacation for 2 months, I would break that down a little bit. Um, I was gone down in Florida, and I was ordering a lot of stuff. Because I was down there, I was mostly focusing on hitting surplus stores, which I'll probably go through all of that at some point. There was a lot. There was a real lot. I spent so much money, but I have 4 boxes and a package from a very specific person who, thank you for that one. But I figure with the big ass mossy oak knife that I found buried under a tree down in Florida, I would go ahead and cut some of these open and be like, hey, here's the stuff that I just get in the mail. I mean, these have all been sitting here for a minimum of week and a half, 2 weeks maybe. So starting at the top, this one is from Ukraine. I will not say the actual name, but I know you hate it when I call you this, but Mr. English Muffin, thank you. This one is one cap. Obviously, a lot of stuff that comes out of Ukraine, Russia, whatever, you kind of have to call it something else, because if you order like a helmet and they call it a helmet, they could be claimed by customs or whatever, and you don't want to deal with that. So what a lot of people do is they'll name things, much more tame civilian terms, like some of my chemical suits I have back in there. They were called fishing suits because apparently, I mean, they're coveralls, so I mean that fits. Helmets are sometimes called like hard hats, stuff like that, and it's just a getaway, or it's just a way to get around paying, really expensive customs and whatever. So, without further ado, Mr. Bagel. This one right here, something I've actually been wanting for a very long time. So, Bagel, Muffin. I'm just going to use Muffin as the security name. I know you're going to hate me for it, but you and yours, thank you very much for this one. This is... Oh! Okay, well, anyways, this is a camel wool Soviet balaclava. And let's see, does it have a year of production on here? 1981. It's either 81 or 87. I think it's 81. OTK 41. Pretty cool. I don't think that's a model name, although I could be wrong. I'm still learning Cyrillic and everything. It's going to take some time to, figure out. So yes, I have been wanting one of these for a very, very long time, because they're kind of a vibe, especially for the Afghan invasion. These are kind of a necessity, especially for doing like winter stuff. And if I remember right, they have little built-in ear flaps that come up on the side of your head and can be stowed away on the back when you're not using them, which is actually a really cool detail. I've never actually seen another mask that can do that. It's also very, very long, as I can also demonstrate by one piece that I picked up in Florida. A U.S. Cold War, this is from early 70s, I think. Oh, no. Okay, 1987. A tanker kind of balaclava head cover. It also has the very long, comes down the chest, over the shoulders a little bit. Help provide some insulation and sealing when you're wearing, a large jacket or whatever. So, thank you very much for this one. And I am very, very excitedly expecting the next thing. I'm excited about these two, but the next thing you're sending. Thank you. Next one, let's see. This one is Marine shooting badges. I know what a couple of these are in each box because of where they come from and whatever. That usually when mail takes a while to show up and it shows up with other packages, I should probably stop swinging a knife at you. YouTube doesn't like that. sometimes you'll be reading the package and you'll know exactly where it's from. Like if it's from a friend, you'll see their name, obviously. If you order from a specific country, like Estonia, Latvia, whatever, you'll know what you're getting. But otherwise, if it's just from their warehouse or whatever, you're not really gonna know. And this is 6 pounds, so it's actually kind of a heavy package. I have a sneaking suspicion I know what this is, but I'm not 100% certain. And this might be a thing I asked about to some of my family since I wasn't here for Christmas. Or at least with my mom's side of the family. I was down in Florida with my dad's side of the family. Which, oof. Open up. This knife is aggressively sharp. I mean, I use the hell out of it. Okay, that's what these are. Okay, quick little tangent. While I was down in Florida, my old pair of 1968 dated green jungle boots, they're original, they had the Vibram sole and everything, and the sole cracked in half, and it kind of screwed up a lot of what I was doing. I was really pissed about it. Anyways, I immediately started shopping around for a new pair because obviously I'm going to get the old pair resold. Not resold, I'm not going to sell them, but I'm going to get them fixed, repaired, whatever. And immediately I started looking for a replacement pair for the time being. And this is that replacement pair. Vietnam Jungle Boots, size 13.5, spike protective inserts, military issue, extra wide. I only paid $50. You guys would not believe just how expensive original jungle boots can get, especially if you know that little manual, especially when they're completely unissued. These, ladies and gentlemen, box, go away, are brand new as of 1988, which is really saying something, especially for getting $50. Some places I've seen this exact pair could sell for, God, I've seen them hit as high as like $230, which is absolutely ridiculous. I also have to thank my girlfriend for the first pair. I know I've already thanked her before, and if she ever sees this, thank you for that pair. I will get them fixed so I can get back to wearing them. I will get them with the original soles because I like doing the Vietnam stuff. Yeah, these are going to be perfect for my late Cold War stuff, and as you can see, they have the later, thicker, bigger Panama sole, which is awesome. These are going to be very useful come the spring, and good God, they are gorgeous. I mean, this, look at that. Look at those seams and everything. That's absolutely perfect. I'm really excited to wear these, like legitimately, and yeah, this is awesome. These will see heavy use and a lot of polishing. This one, let's see, Nilahaga. Hold on. Oh, okay. This one, I actually found this on a Discord server. This is a night vision device that I have seen a couple of pictures, or I saw these first in a reference picture that I saved to my phone 2.5 years ago, and I thought it was just some random commercial thing that just happened to show up in Chechnya. No, this is actually a Russian set of NVGs that go to a very specific helmet that I have up on my shelf. I'll see if I can flash a picture of that up on screen or whatever. However, I bought these for, I can't remember. However, I did some looking and I found them sell for significantly more and also significantly less as of 20 years ago. So I think I got a pretty good deal on these, although they had to get shipped all the way from the Netherlands, and I'm very happy that they showed up in, as fast as they did. Especially since these are very cool devices. Especially this one. Whoa, this is gorgeous. As packing can sometimes be cardboard, I like to call it just camo net paper because it looks kind of like a camo net. Of course, everything. These, bada bing, bada boom. As I first described these, they look like something that a dentist would wear. They legitimately look like dental equipment. So I should probably grab. Oh, Okay, this is kind of cool. Let me get this down real quick. Back. Okay, night vision goggles, baggish. I can read this word in my head, B-A-I-G-I-S-H. It's probably backwards right now, but looks like that. I'm just gonna say baggish 20As. These are a very, very cool set of NVDs, and I didn't realize just before just how absurdly light these were going to be. This weighs about as much as like 2 Coke cans. So I'm impressed, and these do fit on top of my visorless, or I suppose a visored, Vityaz S or Vityaz C, depending on if you're reading the Cyrillic, whatever. Helmet, the electric train, the Knight, as some people have seen, and at least that's what I saw these in a reference picture of. I know they will fit on that because the guy that I bought them from, thank you to him, if he ever finds this, God forbid, he had them on his visorless Vityaz over in the Netherlands, I believe, which is really cool. I've never actually seen a visorless Vityaz outside of the US, and there's only 3 of them here as far as I know. They're not a super common helmet. They're fairly cheap, but yeah, these very much look like dental appliances. Hey, look at that little guy. I know him. I am him. This is a very, very interesting setup, and yeah, like I said, this is extremely light. I'm very, very impressed. And this is actually the daylight cap. I had no idea. Apparently you have a little slot, 2 slots right there for a strap to hold it onto here. And as you can see, 2 daylight, or they're obviously daylight caps. So, oh, maybe you don't even need to. Oh, okay. These might not be for a strap. This just tensions on here, such as, and the IR illuminator is right up in the forehead. So those little slots are for the IR illuminator. That's pretty cool. I've never actually seen a daylight cap cover the IR illuminator. I'm not sure why you would need to in this case, but I suppose these are going to be really fun to play around with in a little while. So yeah, these will go over here. This next one, let's see. From Brownsville, Tennessee. I have a feeling I know what this one is. I have no idea what either of these are, actually. I am lying out my ass. Let's open. One of these is going to be a pair of pants. And because I know the color of said pants. Hey, okay, these are the pants. These are Cry G3s with the knee pad. I don't remember if these are legitimate Cries. Okay, no, but they are made by a very, very reputable brand, and they are 40 wide. So they will fit my gigantic ass. Having a 42-inch waist sucks, but these are going to go into a very, very nice kit. And if somebody out there knows me, you might know why I needed these specifically. I tried finding the Russian ones. Either I couldn't find them in my size, or they don't exist. I think you might have just gotten lucky. But yeah, these are going to be very cool, and they're 3XL, so my extra huge thighs will definitely, they'll thank me for this purchase. And I go through a lot of boxes as well. My family hates it, because either the box is sitting here forever, or I set them out in the hallway for me to remind myself to take them outside and throw them away later. My family hates it. They hate it so much. This one, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is at all. It's from Littleton, Colorado. It weighs 3 pounds, so I'm not quite certain. I don't remember ordering much else. This could be the Christmas thing that I got from my family, but I highly doubt that said item would be only 3 pounds. Oh, that's weird. Yeah. Oh no, wide-eyed like that. I gotta stop doing that. I'm gonna scare myself. This one, Mr. Muffin, I know the buyer of this. Him and I talked about this one, and he is about to be unfathomably jealous if he's seeing this. This right here is, if I can fold it out correctly, this is a 1990 production, so basically it's the exact same as the, actually no, it is Soviet, because 1990, I'm stupid. This is the RD-54, complete with magazine pouch, grenade pouch. I need to find the shovel pouch at some point, but not important. This is the Soviet paratrooper harness, backpack, mag pouches. It's a really, really weird system. I don't think the US ever really had anything like this, but it is really cool, and they're absolutely ubiquitous, even though they're incredibly hard to get your hands on these days without paying an arm, leg, and possibly an ass cheek. Yeah, I'm very, very happy to have this in the collection now, because these, as far as Soviet Afghan and Soviet airborne VDV stuff goes, these are basically like cream of the crop. Hold on, sorry about that, family interruption. Yeah, the RD-54 is basic. I was about to say cream of the crop, but it's a very, very important part to have, especially for Soviet Afghan stuff, simply because just how widely they were used and how much they were chopped up to make some of the first ever Soviet chest rigs, like the first pattern liftchiks, which liftchik in Russian means bra. I guess everybody around the world has to have a sense of humor. But yeah, the mag pouches on these were cut off, usually sewn 2 of them together, or 3, or however many the guy wanted, and they'd use AK slings to make shoulder straps and a back strap, and they would turn this into a chest rig instead of basically having it. Let me demonstrate real quick. Usually this would have a belt in it to go around the body. Anyways, usually these would hang right down here, and yeah, this is very, very cool. So yeah, I'm going to have to adjust this to my size, otherwise it's going to look ridiculous. Actually, that's pretty much everything I buy in general. So yeah, I am very, very excited to have the RD-54, the new Jungles, Le Balaclava, the new G3s, and of course the new Nods. This has all been waiting for me for a while, and I'm excited to see what I can do with all of it, because Chechnya, Afghanistan, Stalker, and of course Panama. Okay, these boots right here, they were in constant use for about 35, 40 years, so I can do a lot with them. But yeah, thank you for watching. This has been and might possibly continue to be Avis Prime. Thank you for watching me cut open my mail and not damage any of it. I do not have a P.O. box and do not like this video, because I'm not going to beg.